Jules Verne, Around the World in 80 Days, Chapter 5, Aouda, the 24th of October. They stopped near a village where they heard the sound of singing and loud music. The guide drove the elephant into the thickest trees. He explained that the people of the nearest village were celebrating a local tradition. When a woman's husband dies, his wife must die with him, and they burn her alive in a big fire. Through the trees they saw a lot of people. Some men played music. Some women and children walked behind them. Then they saw a young woman. Some men pushed her in front of them. She was very beautiful, but she was very weak. She couldn't walk very well. Men at the back carried a dead man in fine clothes. The dead man was an important person. His wife's name is Aouda, the guide told them. Everyone knows her. She is from a rich family. Her father was a businessman in a town near Bombay. Her parents sent her to a European school in Bombay. She learned European languages there. Her parents died and she had to marry an old man. She became a widow after only 3 months. They put something in her food. Look, she is very tired. Then she will sleep. Those people are going to burn her alive tomorrow at sunrise. My goodness, how terrible! Do such traditions still exist? Asked Phileas Fogg. He seemed surprised, but his voice sounded curious. Poor woman, whispered Passepartout. We can still save her, said Phileas Fogg. Phileas Fogg looked at the timetable. We are a few hours ahead of time. Yes, but sir, if we save this woman, they'll kill us, said their guide. I can only speak for myself, but I'm prepared to take that risk, replied Phileas Fogg. Me too, said Passepartout. When they arrived, they started to plan the rescue. Unfortunately, there were guards all around the place of burning, and so they decided that it was too dangerous to do something. They were about to leave when Passepartout said that maybe he had an idea. When the sun came up the next day, the crowd arrived to see the bonfire ready for the sacrifice. Our travelers disappeared among the people. They saw the dead man and his young wife through the smoke. Phileas Fogg prepared himself to run towards the fire in a final effort to save Aouda, when suddenly the people gave a great shout and fell down on their faces with their eyes to the ground. Her husband was not dead. He stood up in the flames, took his wife in his hands, and ran in the opposite direction to the crowd. It was Passepartout. A few moments later, our heroes disappeared in the forest with their new traveling companion. Aouda slowly started to wake up when they reached the station at Alla. Phileas Fogg thanked his guide for his help and gave him the elephant. For a young man, an elephant like Keone was a big present. He could make a lot more money now with his own elephant. On the train to Calcutta, Phileas Fogg and Passepartout told Aouda all about their adventure. She couldn't believe it. These men risked their lives for her. I'll take you to Hong Kong with us, Phileas Fogg said, and you can stay there. She happily said, "Oh, thank you. I have an uncle in Hong Kong. He will look after me."